Chesky, is that the grand final? Sydney are premiers. What a snap. What a celebration.
And they're home all right. They've done it. What a team. That culture, the Bloods. That's what it's all about.
After a dominant home and away campaign and the tag of favourites heading into the grand final, the stars were aligning for this powerful Hawthorn outfit. But at the final hurdle, they blinked, stumbled and fell agonisingly short to the Sydney Swans. It was a big opportunity missed, and just how they responded was the big question heading into 2013. Coming into his 9th season in charge, Alistair Clarkson had a group so talented that success seemed almost a given. But just one premiership in 2008 was all they had to show, and this season it was very much a case of unfinished business. Fixturing wasn't kind to the Hawks, and in the opening 7 rounds, they were drawn to meet every finalist of 2012, and it was an all-too-familiar roadblock waiting for them in round 1.
So Hawthorn pressuring hard. Hale again winning the ruck. Bruce, well, he took a while to get the right angle, but he kicks the goal and Hawthorn get the first 2 of the match.
Not since their 2008 triumph had Hawthorn defeated Geelong, but early on, this so-called Kennett curse looked destined to be broken.
That hurts. It's a good lead now.
But like so many times before, the Cats rallied, and a 20-point deficit at the main break became a 2-point advantage at the final change.
It's a very good kick, Billy Boy.
We had another classic on our hands, but in the end, the curse remained unbroken.
For a free kick to Bruce. Bruce goes over the top to Savage. Open goal. There's still time. They're doing it to us again.
This opening round loss drew criticism from sections of the public and outspoken former presidents. But the belief was strong in the inner sanctum, and the Hawks set about proving the doubters wrong. One by one, the Hawks picked off last season's finalists, each victory seeing their premiership credentials rise.
Franklin with a hurdle, and then the long one. This will be something. It is. It's an MCG special from Buddy.
But round 7 was the one they wanted, their chance to bury the demons of 2012 in a grand final rematch.
Finds Franklin, keeps his feet, he's well within range, the angle suits him, but he breaks the drought.
And in the opening term, they made an emphatic statement.
An opportunity, clever little tap from Osborne, Bruce along the ground, great goal from Bruce.
The Hawks heaped more pain on the reigning premiers to have an unassailable lead at the main break.
Left footer, he pounces, he sends it punt road bound, 2 in a row for the rough.
They would run out comfortable winners in a display that dispelled any doubts about their premiership credentials in 2013.
Through 1, 2, bang! Buddy's got 3.
After their draw from hell, the Hawks could be forgiven for taking their foot off the pedal.
To size it all up. Oh, he got it just right.
But they made short work of the AFL's newest franchises and a hapless Melbourne, and headed into their round 11 by 9-1. With their batteries recharged, the Hawks picked up where they left off, and 3 solid victories saw them maintain their top of the table position.
Found it again. Look at this one. It's coming. Only Buddy.
But their round 15 matchup loomed large. Geelong sat ready to pounce, and with both sides seemingly finals bound, this losing streak, which had now reached double figures, was proving a real thorn in Hawthorn's side.
Second time already in this game. Stokes to Motlop. Motlop in. Geelong have got the first 2 of this one.
A typically pulsating high-pressure contest unfolded, with neither side willing to give an inch.
Hawthorn get the first goal of the second quarter. Hale snuck it through the pack. Has anyone touched it? I don't think so. What? Rough head. Through traffic. Something out of nothing for Rough.
The Cats broke free in the final quarter.
Opportunity to make it difficult for the Hawks. Come comes in on the left. Looks good. Murdoch's got the first in the last.
Before the Hawks rallied,
Round the corner, Cyril, one hand. Couldn't hold the mark. Simpkin with a snap. It's a goal. Simpkin's got it. Hawthorn are back within 3 points. A half a goal.
but like 10 times before, they'd fall short.
Here's a chance for the Cats. Running hard at the footy. Got it here. Murdoch around the corner. Kicks the goal. The goal of his life. The goal of his life. Geelong by 16.
It was a result that defied current form, but struck a major mental blow.
Kennett's curse has forever cursed the Hawks, and Geelong have won by 10.
They'd need to regroup quickly, and victories over the Western Bulldogs and fellow finals aspirants Port Adelaide and Essendon was just the ticket. Their fearless captain leading from the front.
Hodge just steals it from Griffin. The long, long bomb from the skipper. The smother and the intercept, and then the finish. Absolute class.
Richmond is an emerging force, and in recent times has proved to be a bogey side for the Hawks. In round 19, this again proved to be the case.
The tackle, sizes them up. Oh, brings the house down. It's majestic. They haven't just walked into the finals. They've kicked the door down with a win over the top team in the competition.
With their big guns well held, Hawthorn produced their lowest score of the year as the Tigers went on to register a big win. The long season looked to be taking its toll. In round 21, they'd get an early taste of finals-like atmosphere when they met Collingwood.
Down towards full forward, they all fell over. Socket away from Pendlebury off the ground, Rioli. Magic.
These two share a long history, often reserved for September, and as expected, there were fireworks early.
White cross goal. Hawthorn rolling now. They've kicked away to a 3-goal lead.
With another finals campaign just around the corner, the hit-out proved exactly what was needed, with a number of Hawks running into form.
Buddy's got him in his territory, in his spider's web. He goes for a centering kick. This could be the game breaker. White cross goes in, kicks it. Alone on an island.
A hard-fought victory over North Melbourne followed, before a round 23 clash with the reigning premiers rounded out the home and away season. They played catch-up for most of the night, but in the final term steamrolled Sydney to record their 19th win of the season, lock up the minor premiership and give them the perfect springboard ahead of the finals.
Coleman kick. They're in front.
As to Hawthorn's goal, Roughhead is through, kicks his fourth. Oh.
September kicked over, and for the second time in a week, Hawthorn faced Sydney. But with a preliminary final spot up for grabs, the stakes here were much higher.
Well done, Pike. Can he play the roving role? Tries to get it out, tip it, goal. What an assist by the Canadian. And tip it onto it.
Each side traded early blows in what proved to be a fearsome first half.
Destructive, brilliant handball. Rough Eagle is a chance from here. And look at that. Hawthorn, transitional football goal.
But there was a change in tempo in the third quarter as Hawthorn flicked the switch.
Come out charged up here. This to give Hawthorn some breathing space, and they get it. For the first time tonight, you feel like a team is getting right on top.
Last year's premiers couldn't go with them, and the Hawks pulled further away in the final term.
Kennedy stolen away by Hale. Puopolo working hard moments ago and now grabs some of the glory.
Tap back cleverly by Gunston. Bruce to Hale. Hale, yes! Hale and Harty tonight.
Their 9-goal win, moving them one step closer to redemption. Enjoying the week off, the Hawks watched on as the Cats rebounded to defeat the Power. Their worst nightmare had been realised. Their tormentor of 5 years was on their way to Melbourne. Like so many times before, they entered the match hot favourites, but history has proven this counted for very little.
Hale, another short pass. Gunston slipping away from Guthrie. Jack Gunston, normally so reliable shooting at goal. This one is on the way, no exception.
The Cats gathered momentum in the second term.
Rides it in from the 50. Long ball, Podsiadly. Knew he had help on the ground. That was brilliant. Brilliant by Podsiadly.
Before the Hawks found a way back, and less than a kick separated the two at the main break.
Gunston with a chance to kick his third, and he does. And suddenly, the Hawks lead it by 2 points.
After a 7-goal to 3 third quarter, everything seemed to be running the Cats' way.
Gets it over the top. Taylor is through. Taylor, the finesse, the finish, and the Cats will be hard to catch. They snatch a late goal and stretch the lead. Blixabs was up. Hale, Murdoch goes with the right boot. And I think he's got it. He has. Jordan Murdoch.
But rather than watch another slip from their grasp, the Hawks responded, and at the 22-minute mark, hit the lead.
Hill puts it through. Wonderful work by Burgoyne.
Getting the ball forward. Guthrie worked it well. Trouble. Handball over the top. Bruce. Well done, Rivers. Lewis. Brilliantly. Gunston. Burgoyne to put them in front. He doesn't miss. He's kicked free. Hawthorn back in front.
But there would be one last twist. 11 times previously, it may have gone the Cats' way.
This to tie the match. He's missed. He's missed.
He's been a luxury in the finals.
But this time around, there would be no great escape. The curse was no more. It was time for the big one.
They've won. Hawthorn have won in a stunning game of football at the MCG. Hawthorn to the grand